Alright, I'm back. I got some rocks just up on here. Looks like natural built steps. We're gonna go up these natural built steps here, you'll see. And we're gonna take a climb up. Hey, so my legs didn't want to bend. I need looser. I should have wore some looser jeans. Yeah, my gosh, there's the edge right there. That's the edge. Look at that, that's muddy. If you slip sideways, where does your ass go? You're going for a slick and slide right over down to the hillside, right in the weeds. Ow! Alright. I made it up that point. Try to stay away from the edge here. Oh, yeah. I'm up. So, it looks like there's another trail going this way. Let's see if I can get a shot down. Let's see if I can shoot down through here. Give you a better view. Still, I really can't tell how high that is. The jump, I'd have to go all the way down, to there, down in there. That's a pretty good jump. Of course, I made jumps like that before, but never on a kayak. Like that, I don't think that's ever been. I shouldn't be even talking about things like this. I'm going to give people some ideas. I'm already suggesting things. Then people should probably not try. I see another trail down there. I didn't think I'd want to take that trail down though. Because if you don't grab a tree, there's no tree to grab onto actually. There's a trail down there. There's no tree to grab on. Right there's the trail. It goes down the side here. It twists and turns. It's like, it twists and turns. But it's like, it's like, there's a trail. It starts here, but I didn't think I wanted to try that trail. It's right, it's too close to the edge, and it is a long ways down. Should I slip? There's another one right here. And there's actually people that just go down these trails and make it, but I don't see, there's always a chance you could slip or fall. It's not too bad today. It's not really wet. It's damp, but it's not wet. So it's not like muddy and slippery. There are places. But if you look right down there, see, that's a rock. And it goes down. It's hard to show you how far down it is. So I can't really show you how far down it is. Because there's the brush in here, and trees and this and that. It's very thick, as you can see. It's very thick and dense in here. But it looks like people, they must have used rope. The only thing I can figure is when they go down places, it's either water doing that or they're using rope to go down. But I don't see any place where they've literally tied off rope to anything. So I don't really see all of that. I want to be able to go down there. If I can find a way down that I think would be safe. What the hell was that? Did you hear that? I heard something down there. I hope that wasn't a rattlesnake or something. I heard a strange sound. I was like, where did it come from? I hear it again. You hear that? So that's a pretty good ways down there. I would not want to fall off of here. I would not want to go sliding down the bank. I mean, it can be done. When I was younger, I could do things like that. But I'm older now. And I can't really do things like that anymore, So I can't do things like that. So somebody's been going down right here. So, there's a trail right here that goes down to below. But, yeah, that says W3. I'm not sure what that means. But it's pretty much straight down. It's not really got too much to hold on to, grab to. I would attempt it if I had a rope with me, but I didn't have a rope with me, so I'm not going to try it today. So I don't have a rope with me. Alright, so we're going to take a walk on down. So that's the only way I'd try something like that, is if I had a rope and I'd want cleats. So I'd have to bring a rope with me and bring some cleats so I could just lower myself down. By the way, I did want to get down there, but so far I'm not liking their choices that they have to go down. I'm like, I mean, that's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. And it would be easy to slip and slide, stumble, this and that. Even from here, it's still a pretty good ways down. So, you know, it's still, it looks a little easier here, but, you know, I just have to determine how far do I want to fall if I go down there. How far do I think I can fall safely and not get hurt? That's basically what I'm saying. So that says W5. So they've got signs on the trees. I'm not sure what the signs mean. So, yeah, for a real hiker, this might be an adventure for a real hiker, but you know, for the people that hike on, that do the walking paths and things like that, this is not a trail that you want to come and walk. If you're just an avid walker, you're not actually a hiker, you walk on asphalt and things like that, where there's railing on the sides and where there's steps. Out here, you're actually hiking. You're hiking in the wilderness. You know, as you can see, some of the trails go pretty far. Not as far as, you know, the last hiking trip I did. So it's not as far as that, but it's still pretty far. So I still don't see a way down. No, so I'll give you an example. I'm up here at the top. So those are the treetops up there, and they're growing off the hillside. Or in some sections there's cliffs, and you know, they're not very high cliffs, but they're what you would call cliffs. I'm huffing and puffing again. Man, I think you have to worry about me blowing your house down, because I don't have that kind of strength right now. I am like totally exhausted. But hopefully the more of these I do, the stronger I will get, and the less huffing and puffing. It seems like it's getting higher up. You know, I'm looking down over the hill here, and you know, it looks higher up than it did before. So I think I'm getting higher away from the creek than I am getting closer to it. So I didn't really know what to do. Oh, jeez. I don't even know how far this goes. What time is it? Let me see what time it is. It's 8 o'clock, so this is about the time where I should start heading out, because I don't know how long or how far back I am. But it gets dark around 9 o'clock, 9:30, and about 8:30 it starts getting dark in these woods, and I'm like, I do not want to be in these woods when it gets dark. Trying to find my way out. I did that on the last hiking trip at Fort Hill, and I definitely do not want to do that here, because there's too much stuff to step over and this and that. I see a little trail goes down through here. Let's see where it goes. But I'm farther off the creek now than I ever was, so I'm getting higher up on the creek bank as opposed to getting down to it. And I was thinking there might be some place where you could put a kayak in down here when the heavy rains come, and you could literally just you know, come up. As you're gonna see, you can't even see the water down there. The water is down there, the creek's down there, but you know, I'm so far away from it now you can't even see through the camera lens. I'd have to zoom in down to it. You know, I'd really have to zoom in. So let's head back up this way. Get back on the main trail. I want to stay on the main trail in case it does get dark back here. If it gets dark back here, I want to be on a nice wide trail where I might be able to find my way out in the, because I made a mistake. I left the flashlight in the vehicle again. I should have brought the flashlight with me just in case. I did bring it with me, but I didn't bring it with me. Does that make sense to you? I brought it with me, but I didn't bring it with me. What does that say? That means I left it in the damn vehicle. I left it in the vehicle. Well, they're actually marking this and trailing it out. So. And actually, it's a fairly good, I don't know. If you stay on the main trail down through here, it's not that bad. So if you walk out the main trail, I didn't know how far it goes, but, you stay on the main trail, it's really not that bad. It's, there are places where it gets a little rough, but as a whole, the only thing it's missing is asphalt. Those are people that go to walking trails and stuff like that, parks and things like that. This is not the park. This is a step past the park. So if you're used to walking in a park and stuff like that, where they have asphalt walkways and stuff like that, this is not the place for you to come. There's like little stumps and stuff like that sticking up in places. If you're not looking down where your feet are going, I'm going downhill for the first time. I'm actually going downhill. Oh my God. I'm literally going downhill at this point. Now so far this camera has failed me because it's not been good. When I'm in motion, it's not been good at taking high quality video footage. I mean, what I see is really good video footage, but when I go to, load it up on a device to edit it and this and that, the quality of the video footage is usually not that good. Actually, it's really crappy. And this is a Canon DSLR camera with a video function, the built-in mic and all that stuff. I could go ahead and beef it up a little bit, but I can't do much with the video quality of it. So, I have to accept the video quality for what it is. That's where I'm looking for a good video camera. So if you know of a good video camera that you can carry with you, and as you walk, it takes good video footage without blurring and this and that, I think I've actually found the path. It is getting dark though. At some point, I'm past 8 o'clock now. It's right at 8 o'clock. So it's right at 8 o'clock. So, what do you think? Now see, there's a couple places here I could fall. So if you hear the camera go boom, or you hear me go ow, that means I busted my ass in a place I shouldn't have gone probably tonight. It's just getting a little dark here now. So it's getting a little dark again. As you can see, I fell forward. Actually, you can't see. See, that's what I mean. It blurs out. It blurs out because I'd have to put it on manual function. There's some rock I didn't see. Some big rock. So, I finally found the path. It took me fairly safely down into the creek. So, this wasn't too bad of a walk. I finally climbed down to the creek. So I don't know if you want to ride a kayak down through here. I could see, it'd be rough on a kayak probably. This might be a rough place to ride a kayak when the water's really flowing down through here. As you can see, there's a lot of rock, this and that. And I could zoom in and this and that. As you can see, the trees are pretty tall. So I'm down almost in the creek bud. I am officially down in the creek bud at this point in time. So, but it doesn't look like there's been water down here in a long time. Somebody made them a little seat right there, it looks like. So, basically it would take a lot of water coming down through here to be able to do this run. I don't know. It looks like a pretty rough run for a kayak. I mean, you would be running over top all this. That means the water would literally have to be flowing over top. All of this, there's a quad down there. You can go down a little farther. But I'm thinking At this point in time, you know, I'm thinking I should be heading back to the vehicle. I don't. Whoa! I'm about to fall. Help! I thought I was gonna fall there. My feet hit some slimy, mossy rock, and I was like, ow! I'm going down. Folks, I'm going down. Yeah, right. So, I see some light coming through down there. I see something down there. I don't know if it's trees, stumps, rock. I think it's rock. It's a big old rock right there. Look at that big old rock. And you can see it's actually marked off up in the trees up there. I see a tree up there with a sign on it. So right there. I saw a bird fly across. A little bit of nature. So a little bit of nature, you know. I didn't realize, you know, when I got to way down here that I was going to be saying a little bit of nature. Alright. So now I got to make this climb. You can't even see the path. It goes up through there somewhere. So the path that goes up through there somewhere. You can't even see it from here. It's so thick and bushy, you know. Alright. I should be right away. Then we're going to make that climb up.